Hey guys, Blue Ridge Rascal here, and I know what you're wondering. Blue Ridge Rascal, why are you not on a motorcycle? Well, I've gone over and over in my head, trying to think of a way to say this, and there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to say it. I wrecked, guys. I decided to fight a guardrail while riding a motorcycle, and the guardrail won. I figured I would give y'all a little heads up, a little update on the situation here. First of all, I'm okay for the most part. I'm a little broken. Shit kind of sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, so a little update on my physical condition. The whole left side of my body sucks right now. I fucked my ankle up. I got some road rash on my knee. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got really bad road rash, like on the left side of my rib cage, like down close to my hip. That's like the worst road rash that I got right there, which is also in the most sensitive place. Kind of sucks. And I'm in a immobilizing sling right now because I broke my left collarbone out near the end of my shoulder. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to have to do with that. I got to go see a doctor in the morning, but I will keep y'all updated. I was wearing full gear when I went down. See? Look. No road rash. My hands. So that's a good thing. I don't have to deal with the palms of my hands or anything being skin up. My gear actually took most of the fall. So, that's what everybody wants to look at anyway. Let's go look at my gear. Okay, so first off, the jacket. Lucky for me, I was wearing my jacket. This is pretty torn up. This is my left arm, so this is the shoulder that I broke when I was going into a left-hand turn and locked up my front tire and laid down with the bike going about, 55, 60. And the first thing to hit was my shoulder. As you can see, it's kind of busted up here. Got some wear. I actually almost wore the decal completely off of this, which is one of these like big, thick rubber emblems. But it actually wore almost completely through it. Wore through right here, around on my elbow, and down here. The good news is the jacket took all of this. I don't have any cuts or scrapes or anything from this section, hitting the ground. And when I hit, I rolled. I don't really know how I rolled, but I got this on my back. As you can see, that's worn through to the padding right here, almost right here. Wore through right here a little bit. I think that's all the back got. Oh, also when I hit, this is where my hip was, and I think this must have hit and then like rode up, because right under here is where my hip is, where I got the worst road rash. So that didn't help me that much, but over here on the right side, my right elbow, I've got a little holes in here. I actually got some road rash right here too, if you can see my arm. It's on the back side over here. I'm not able to see this while I'm shooting it, so I don't know how terrible the camera angle is until I'm done. That's about it on the jacket though. I'm really glad I was wearing this thing, or I'd have been a lot more fucked up than I am. The gloves barely took any damage, man. These are Icon gloves. That little hole right there in them is like the only real visible wear damage to the gloves. They're intact. So I must not have put my hands down very much during the crash. I was not wearing my Kevlar pants. I was wearing regular, these are just denim. But when the ambulance got there, they made a fashion statement and cut my pants off. As you can see, that's my left leg. They cut all the way from the bottom up almost to my hip. So yeah, these didn't wear through anywhere. I don't think I hit my right leg much at all. The back of my right leg, I wore a hole in it where my wallet was, but none of this got through the pants, except right here on my knee on the right side. Somehow, it didn't wear through the pants, but somehow I got road rash on my knee right here. There's just a little abrasion. I don't know if I just hit the ground that hard or if somehow I got road rash through it or it burned my knee or what, but my knee did get fucked up under here somehow. Also, this is my shirt that I was wearing. This is my, let me see here. No, this is my right hip. Where I got all the road rash was right here. It tore through the shirt in a little bit, little spots. Tore through a little bit right here. This is where I hit my right, the back side of my right leg, my ass, I guess, on the road. The EMTs also cut this shirt off of me, so I don't get to wear my Destin shirt anymore. That goes in the keepsake box, I guess. My helmet, actually, nothing really happened to my helmet. I could show you guys, I'll post pictures of it right here. But as you can see, like, there's just a few scuffs on the right and left side, like right behind the visor. But it looks a lot worse in photos and videos than actually, if you're actually looking at it. It really didn't take much damage at all. But let's get down to the juicy details and go look at the bike. So this is the left fairing, which is where I locked up the tire right here, fell on my left side. This is all the damage. I don't know if you can see this very well, but all through here. Scraped up pretty bad. I lost my foot peg, which is probably why my left ankle hurts. Bent the shifter, actually bent the shifter back out. And you probably can't tell, but the kickstand is bent a little bit too. This little mid fairing under here is somehow intact. It's all dirty, but it's actually doesn't have any damage on it. The bar end hit the ground pretty hard. My lever took a little bit of damage on the end, but it didn't break or snap or anything. Everything's still functional. Passenger handle took a little bit. Rear fairing took a little bit. Now to the other side. Oh yeah, the mirror is kind of fucked up. None of this stuff is actually like broken though. It's all just cosmetic. The only thing that's broken is a foot peg. Front fork scraped a little bit right here. This fairing scraped a little right there. And this is where I hit the guardrail. Right here, and got the mid fairing. The engine is intact. You know, none of the cases got damaged at all. But it must have taken a pretty good impact here, if I remember right. The guardrail fucked it up pretty good. Got a little bit of paint right there gone, but nothing too bad. The bike is relatively intact. I mean, the bike's in better shape than I am, honestly. My roommate actually rode it around the parking lot here. Everything still functions. It runs, but obviously I can't ride it. So, yeah. I'm going to be out of commission for a little while, guys. But I'll keep y'all updated. I had full insurance and everything on the bike, so I don't believe they'll total it out, but I don't know. The guy's gonna come look at it tomorrow. Hopefully they'll just replace the fairings and that'll be about it. I wanted different foot pegs anyway, man. Fuck that thing. Nothing happened to the front of the bike, man. This is the side fairing. But the front is, you know, there's a little scratch, but it'll buff out. I don't have to replace any of this. This fairing's intact. But obviously I can't ride a bike with one hand. But I will keep you all updated. Rascal out.